Gilbere Forte, and right now I'm here with Network120. Philadelphia by way of Flint, Michigan, and Chicago. I'm a Temple student, you know. So I'm an artist. I'm a music producer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a creator of sound, you know. Anything that can evoke emotion. I represent hope. You know, to me, it's the hope that everyone carries within themselves that they can't necessarily find or have the motivation to put out, you know, into something that they believe in. So, you know, if I can be the musical push for those individuals, that's what I want to be. Everything with me started with music probably around the time when, since the beginning, you know, since I came out the womb. You know, I feel like I was conceived to Sade and, you know, the Bee Gees and all that type of music. So when I came out, you know, that was the first music that I was exposed to. And, you know, I really paid attention to the emotion that those artists put into their music and how they moved crowds and moved people. So I was always turned on by sound. And, you know, later on I started to see how creative the process was as far as, you know, creating an instrumental and then placing lyrics with this and all of that. And I started out in production, you know, that was middle school. And I was producing for a long time, all the way up through high school. Of course, everyone, you know, rapping, you know, in high school, 9th grade, 10th grade, you know, listen to my rap. I didn't finish my homework, listen to my bars. So that's the sort of thing that I was into. And, you know, as I got into college, I started to intern in a few recording studios. One in particular, Studio 609 in Philly, which is a Dream It Out spot. And I was able to learn about the music business outside of how the creative sense was. And I was able to see how they would handle their conversations with different people, work with the songwriters, and work with other producers, and deal with managers. So as I was honing my craft, I was able to put two and two together. And you know, definitely, if you're pursuing music professionally as a career, you want to know what the business is like. As I spent time at Temple producing, you know, writing lyrics, and, you know, kind of songwriting to my own material, only because I couldn't find the proper artist to be able to paint the picture that I was trying to frame. So, you know, and I took it upon myself to be like, yo, I'm gonna start working on my own stuff as an artist. I think 87 Dreams was definitely the project to elevate my career. You know, usually when a new artist comes out, you know, they come out with a state of mind that is a formula to how I'm gonna promote your music, how I'm gonna promote my stuff. And they're like, yo, I'm gonna come out my first mixtape, I'm gonna do this, do that, I might rap over this beat. All of that was cool to me, but I felt like it was so much saturation with, you know, the internet and just a bunch of people being artists themselves. I was like, yo, let me try something just a little bit different. So I made sure every record was original. And because I felt like if this was gonna be my first and last project, I want to be able to put everything into it. So I tried to make it very versatile, from records that I was singing on, from stuff I was rapping on. And you can tell the different cadences of each record. And, you know, to me, it's all about emotion. And I'm a big fan of movies and films, so I used to pay attention to how the scores would move people when they watched the scenes. So to me, 87 Dreams was like an audio movie, and I wanted to kind of be able to have people just close their eyes, zone out to the project, and be like, if I never meet this dude, I have an idea that he's cool as shit, or like, I think he's a great person. So, you know, I really put time into that project to say, you know, if I'm gonna try to leave a stamp or a dent somewhere in this game, you know, I want them to know that I put my all into it, and I gave them original work. I think with Eyes of Veritas, with both projects, I think they were very cohesive in sound. And, you know, with linking up with Don Cannon, me and him was always like let's work on something. You know, let's really put a project together. And this one, I felt like I opened the door with 87 Dreams. Now with Eyes of Veritas, I wanted to make a statement. You know, there's so much going on with the industry, there's so much going on with the world, there's just so much confusion that's with a lot of people and listeners of music. And I'm not a big fan of the direction that everything's going, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna make a statement with this project. And I want it to be a very hard hitting project, so every record was a straight punch to the face. I had an opportunity to work with a bunch of different producers on there. One of my favorite records was Train Lights that I did with Bing. It's just like, to this day, I can listen to that record. You know, a lot of artists be like, oh, I don't listen to my stuff. Yeah, right. I can listen to that record as if I don't even know who this guy is. That's how impactful it was with me. But I think Eyes of Veritas, it opened up the doors for a more streeter demographic than 87 Dreams. 87 Dreams had music for everybody, and Eyes of Veritas was like straight punch you in the face music. So, you know, I really wanted to be able to make a statement for that particular demographic, to let them know that you try to pull my card, you know, we can take it there. You know, if you want to get lyrical or you want to really get on some MC stuff, that's where it can go. This is Gilbere Forte, and you're checking out Network 120. You're going to be seeing this on www.thecxx.com. For more information on Gilbere Forte, you can go to my website, gilbereforte.com, GILBEREFORTE. Hit me on Twitter, which is @GilbereForte. Peace.